In life's unpredictable journey, there's a solid truth I hope you'll remember during times of uncertainty. You're not meant to handle all your concerns alone. Hand them over to God. Release the persistent doubts. Believe in Him. Together, we'll share a sincere prayer invoking Jesus' potent name. Stay with me and open your heart to the warmth of this prayer. Have you ever misinterpreted a situation, letting it consume your thoughts? Let me share a relatable story about a man named Craig. After moving to a new apartment complex, Craig attended a community meeting to get to know his neighbors. Post-meeting, he overheard a couple of residents discussing the strange behavior of a newcomer. Craig immediately assumed they were talking about him. For days, he ruminated on every interaction, worried about the impression he had made. Deciding to clear the air, Craig approached one of the neighbors, Linda, to see if he had inadvertently upset someone. Linda, genuinely surprised, clarified they were discussing a tenant from a different building altogether. Craig felt a mix of relief and slight embarrassment. This simple episode was a reality check for Craig, reminding him that not everything revolves around one event or person. Do you ever find yourself overanalyzing situations like Craig? It's essential to remember not to let these thoughts dominate your mind, pushing you into a cycle of self-doubt. Such concerns can be mentally taxing, dragging us into unnecessary stress. In Matthew 6:27, Jesus pondered over thinking, asking, "Can any one of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your life?" The reality is, despite our concerns, life moves forward. Overanalyzing doesn't change outcomes, it just disrupts our inner peace. Thus, Jesus poses a question: why give in to baseless worry? Each day is an opportunity to recognize that there's someone ready to share our burdens, turning our doubts into solace and our fears into hope. Let go of the anxieties that cloud your thoughts and place them in the hands of the one who knows best. From now on, decide to trust God's plan, believing in His understanding. As we navigate life, it's easy to feel the need to control everything. Does that sound familiar? Yet, as Proverbs wisely advises, surrendering control isn't a sign of weakness, but an act of profound understanding. Proverbs 3:5-6 suggests, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Don't rely solely on your judgment. Recognize Him in all you do, and He will guide you." Taking leaps of faith, like Abraham did when venturing into the unknown, can be both daunting and rewarding. God's plans might challenge our understanding at times, but His intentions always aim for our well-being. As Abraham's faith was rewarded, our trust in God brings about countless blessings. Psalm 37:5 emphasizes, "Commit everything you do to the Lord. Believe in Him, and He will act." This promise assures that when we align our actions with God's will, His blessings follow. Amid life's uncertainties, God's enduring promise remains our cornerstone. Reflect upon David's story, a shepherd boy who faced the seemingly invincible Goliath, using only his unwavering faith and a simple sling. Trusting in God is a foundation that has stood the test of time. Delving into ancient accounts, we find ourselves recalling the narrative of Israel, a nation once ensnared in bondage. In their wilderness journey, God graciously provided sustenance from the heavens and quenching water from rocky terrain, manifesting His enduring care. The sentiments of Psalm 37:25 resonate deeply within us. "I was young and now I am old, yet I have never seen the righteous forsaken or their children begging bread." Such words serve as a testament to a devoted God who ensures the well-being of His progeny, regardless of the circumstances. The guiding principle of prioritizing God's realm deeply influences our spiritual voyage. Jesus emphasized the significance of valuing His realm above all, assuring us that our necessities would be addressed. The narrative of Mary and Martha provides clarity on what truly holds value. Opting to remain by Jesus' side, Mary exemplified that his company surpassed all worldly distractions. Echoing this sentiment, Matthew 6:33 states, "Prioritize the realm of God and his virtue, and everything else will align in your life." Such words offer solace, indicating that by centering our lives around God's purpose, other concerns naturally find their place. As our gaze shifts towards him, anxieties wane. Amid turbulent phases, a serenity that eludes worldly comprehension becomes our steadfast safeguard. Philippians 4:6, 7 has Paul advising, rather than succumbing to worry, approach God with earnest prayer and gratitude. Present your desires to him, and God's unparalleled peace will shield your heart and thoughts through Jesus Christ. This tranquility isn't fleeting. It's a persistent solace that protects our emotions and intellect, grounded in the warmth of Christ. Ponder upon instances when adversity confronted you, yet an inner serenity prevailed. Much like a vessel steers through tempestuous tides anchored by its mooring, our conviction in God's immutable affection bestows upon us this unwavering serenity. During life's tribulations, this serenity remains steadfast. It's akin to a soothing touch, assuring us of companionship, a gentle nudge. It reminds us that even when chaos ensues, God's stabilizing aura remains our refuge. It beckons us, prompting us to surrender our apprehensions to the capable embrace of the Sovereign of serenity, capable of converting our distress into tranquility. Ponder on this. Letting go of anxieties and welcoming God's peace is a deliberate decision. 1 Peter 5:7 advises us to offload all your anxieties onto him, for he truly cares about your well-being. Think of a traveler unburdening his heavy backpack at a rest stop, trusting in the shelter's comfort. In the same way, giving our concerns to God is an acknowledgement of his unmatched compassion. This gesture strengthens our faith, similar to the widow who generously gave her last coins, confident in God's endless support. So, reflect. Are you placing your trust in God today? Do you lay your troubles before him? Moreover, embracing faith is essential for a life devoid of fears. It's like navigating through a fog-covered path. The way forward may be unclear, but we rely on the silent guide leading our way. Just as a sailor trusts the lighthouse in thick mist, our faith in God's unseen hand brings light to our path. This is reminiscent of Noah's diligent preparation of the ark, anticipating a deluge he hadn't yet observed. We're beckoned to advance in faith. Hebrews 11:1 elucidates, "Faith is the essence of our hopes, the proof of realities unseen." This belief propels us beyond visible horizons, motivating us to tread the unfamiliar with confidence. Emulating Moses, who valiantly led God's people through the divided Red Sea, our spiritual expedition entails venturing into the remarkable with unwavering confidence. Moses epitomized trust in a God capable of transcending human confines, ushering us into realms beyond imagination. As Moses pioneered through divided waters, our faith journey involves treading paths, even when the way forward appears ambiguous. Like him, our pilgrimage isn't solitary. God's affectionate guidance illuminates our path, steering us through instances that defy comprehension. Such episodes draw us nearer to him. Delving into the stories of unexpected individuals like Rahab, recognized for her conviction, we discern God's compassion and mysterious workings. Rahab's tale underscores the importance of not passing judgment on others. While many might have disregarded her, God perceived Rahab's genuine faith, independent of her circumstances. Rahab emerged as an unsung hero in Jericho's saga, her faith evident as she protected Israelite scouts. Hebrews 11:6 emphasizes, "Without faith, pleasing him is unattainable. Those approaching God should believe in his existence and his reward for the dedicated." Our spiritual journey transcends individual experiences, influencing those around us. Our unwavering faith becomes a beacon, guiding others along the path. In the challenging tides of life, Rahab's unwavering belief stands as a testament to the power of faith. Similarly, our trust in God serves as a guiding light, navigating those who feel adrift in the stormy seas of life's uncertainties. Luke 12:25 reminds us, "Who among you can add a single moment to their life by worrying?" Time and again, I've emphasized that worry and skepticism act as barriers, depriving us of the serenity we seek. Such negative emotions are burdensome anchors dragging us down. However, when we acknowledge God's presence and release our concerns, it offers a refreshing shift in how we view the world around us. Think of Joseph's journey from adversity to prosperity, all under God's watchful eyes. Similarly, we remain under His protective gaze, and His boundless affection surpasses any concern we might harbor. Nurturing our faith, especially during trying times, is an essential part of our spiritual growth. Think of Job, who, despite his profound hardships, never wavered in his trust in God. James 1:3-4 states, "The trials of your faith bring forth patience, but let patience complete its task, so that you may be mature and whole, lacking nothing." Just as an artist transforms a block of stone into a beautiful statue, God employs our trials to mold us into resilient beings. The strength of our belief, mirroring Job's fortitude, is a reflection of the omnipotent God who supports us amidst life's tempests. Amid the hustle and bustle, we sometimes forget the simple joys and blessings around us. More often than not, it's less about seeking more reasons to be grateful and more about nurturing a heart of thankfulness. This change in mindset acts as a shield, deflecting anxieties and concerns. Recall the leper healed by Jesus, who out of the 10 returned to express his gratitude. His act, though straightforward, carried deep meaning. Philippians 4:6 advises us, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, through prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." This is the essence of gratitude, a powerful tool that pierces through the gloom of worry. It's a perpetual reminder of the numerous blessings God showers upon us, similar to how the psalmists voiced their appreciation even during hardships. Regardless of the circumstances, we can always find reasons for gratitude. Understanding God's perfect timing is crucial in your spiritual journey. Reflect on Esther's tale, where she was strategically placed to rescue her people from peril. Ecclesiastes 3:11 states, "He has made everything beautiful in its time." Esther's destiny unveiled at the right moment, and so does ours. Our lives, skillfully crafted by the Creator, align with His grand design. Recall Joseph, whose aspirations materialized precisely when God deemed fit. Similarly, we are encouraged to appreciate and await the beauty of God's perfect timing in our lives. Every event, every challenge, and every joy occurs precisely when it should, under the watchful eyes of our Creator. Dear viewer, whenever you find yourself torn between faith and anxiety, remember that the weight of worry is not ours to bear. Much like a child seeking solace in a parent's embrace, lay down your worries before God. As Abraham did, relinquish control and find solace in God's grand designs. I urge you to meditate upon God's consistent support. Prioritize His teachings and bask in the tranquility that only He can provide. Release your worries to Him every day. Be a pillar of faith, and let your trust inspire others. Acknowledge God's guidance, fortify your spirit, nurture gratitude, and understand His perfect timing as you journey through life's intricate paths. Always remember that God's love is steadfast, and no matter the nature of your concerns, they won't alter the course of events. Trust in Him, for He is the guardian of our tomorrows. To all who heed these words, let's unite in prayer and gratitude. God, as we approach You, we lay our anxieties, fears, and troubles at Your feet, confident in Your deep care for us. we express our heartfelt gratitude for the gift of life, for your ceaseless grace, compassion, and kindness that you bestow upon us and those we cherish. We reflect on past blessings and look forward with hope to your future acts of love in our lives. You, O Lord, are our unwavering foundation. We are comforted knowing that, due to our trust in you, tranquility and peace are our portions. With conviction, we affirm that worries and uncertainties have no power over us. We free ourselves from the grasp of trepidation and distress, reassured by your vast love that drives away all fears. We hold tight to the promises you have made to us and our loved ones, promises brimming with optimism and positivity. We cast aside negative thoughts and embrace the truths found in your scriptures. We affirm our protection under your watchful eyes and declare that no adversities can overpower us. Any ailments, be they physical or mental, we present them to you. We seek refuge in your healing touch, believing in the restorative power you possess. We are grateful for your commitment to uplift those who are downtrodden, those grappling with sadness, and those with wounded spirits. With faith, we claim a profusion of blessings in our lives, for your word assures us of your capability to bless beyond measure. As this prayer resonates with all reading it, we are thankful for the humble hearts turning to you. May those grappling with worries find solace in your embrace, those seeking direction submit to your divine plan, and those overwhelmed by life's burdens find reprieve in your loving care. We pray for resilience to face life's trials with steadfast faith. Together, we assert that worries find no place in our hearts, for we are under the care of a God who surpasses all concerns. Into your hands, we entrust our worries, believing in your perfect timing and unwavering love. May our journeys reflect your faithfulness and the liberation that comes from trusting in you. We are grateful for the inner peace, happiness, and consistent faith you grant us. We believe your benevolence and kindness will be with us always. Gracious God, we acknowledge that you hear our supplications. We humbly ask these things, believing in your name. For everyone touched by this prayer, may its blessings envelop you. Share its message with loved ones and let its truth resonate with many. Remember to support and uplift one another in faith. For all those who stand with us, know that you are a beacon of light. Share your needs and wishes with us so that together we can present them to God, seeking His favor and triumph. We encourage fellow believers everywhere to unite in prayer for one another. Even if responses aren't immediate, know that prayers are ascending for needs aligned with His divine plan. We are unified in the belief that prayer brings solace, restoration, and direction per God's impeccable design. May the serenity and love of our Lord be with you always. Thank you. Dear viewer, subscribe for more, and remember to uplift others by sharing this message of faith.